Close your eyes for a moment. Imagine peeling back the layers of your thoughts, one by one, until you reach that groundless space where questions dissolve. What is real? Who observes? Where does the self begin and end? In that space, you are no longer merely meditating. You are doing philosophy. Meditation isn't just about calm breathing or stress relief. It's a laboratory for exploring consciousness, ethics, meaning, and being itself. Hello and welcome to The Unfolding Journey, a place where ideas meet experience, where philosophy isn't just read but lived. Welcome to The Unfolding Journey. Here, we explore the intersection of ancient wisdom, philosophical inquiry, and personal growth. If you're someone who craves depth, who wants to go beyond surface calm and really investigate what it means to live, to know, to awaken, then you're in the right place. In today's episode, we're diving deep into meditation as philosophy in action. We'll explore how meditation can become more than a spiritual or health practice, how it cultivates awareness, insight, and self-inquiry, and how it connects with some of the central questions philosophy has asked for millennia. To establish our foundation, let's first clarify, what do we mean by philosophy, and what do we mean by meditation? Philosophy, in its broadest sense, is the love of wisdom. It asks big questions. What is reality? What is knowledge? What is consciousness? What is the self? What is ethical living? Meditation, similarly, is a practice of turning inward, quieting the distractions, observing phenomena of mind and sensation, cultivating attention, insight, equanimity. Often, meditation is pegged as purely spiritual, religious, or therapeutic, a tool to reduce stress, improve focus, or reach a mystical goal. But those descriptions only scratch the surface. When we meditate deeply, we start to touch on exactly those philosophical domains. Ontology, what is being; epistemology, what and how we know; ethics, how to live; metaphysics, personal identity. 2. Meditation cultivates awareness. One of the first philosophical functions of meditation is to cultivate awareness. In everyday life, much of what we think we are is habitual. We react, we assume, we believe without examining. Meditation forces us to notice. It teaches us to become aware not only of external stimuli but internal currents, thoughts, emotions, bodily sensations. This noticing is not passive. It is active observation. When you observe your thoughts arising, linger, and pass away, you begin to see them as phenomena, not necessarily as you. That frames a philosophical inquiry about the self. What is this I that claims identity with thoughts? Is it permanent? Is it separate? In Western philosophy, ideas of consciousness, perception, and the mind have long been discussed. From Descartes, I think, therefore I am, to Kant's categories of perception, to modern philosophy of mind. In meditation, these discussions are not merely intellectual. They are experiential. Beyond awareness lies insight, seeing more clearly how things are, beyond our preconceptions. Insight in meditation means glimpsing impermanence, anicca, unsatisfactoriness or suffering, dukkha, and non-self, anatta. 3 of the core teachings in Buddhism. But even outside Buddhist frameworks, these insights carry philosophical weight. Recognizing change challenges the idea of fixed identity. Recognizing suffering challenges hedonic assumptions. Recognizing non-self challenges notions of subject/object. Philosophy has traditionally asked, what is the nature of reality? What is the nature of the self? Meditation gives us not just theories, but experiments. For instance, noticing impermanence in a thought or emotion shows us directly how everything arises and passes. That is powerful. It's evidence in one's lived experience of philosophical claims. Perhaps the deepest philosophical dimension of meditation is self-inquiry. Self-inquiry is asking, who am I? Not in terms of my name, my job, my relationships, but in terms of what remains when all labels, roles, and narratives dissolve. Many traditions, including Zen, Advaita Vedanta, and others, use structured self-inquiry. Who is observing this thought? Who is aware of this awareness? These are not trick questions. They're methods for turning the light inside, investigating the observer itself. Philosophers like Soren Kierkegaard, or existentialists, also ask about authenticity, self, despair. Meditation is a way to experience in real time what they examine in text, what it feels like to confront selfhood, to peel back layers of identity. Philosophy is not abstract. It's deeply relevant to ethics and how we choose to live. Meditation shapes that. Through awareness and insight, meditation cultivates empathy, compassion, and kindness. When we see our own suffering, we tend to see that others suffer too. When the line between self and others softens, moral concern widens. Ethical philosophy asks, what is right? What is good? What is a good life? Meditation doesn't give fixed rules, but it fosters qualities, mindfulness, presence, non-reactivity, that make ethical responses more grounded and less impulsive. Also, meditation frequently forces confrontation with moral dilemmas inside ourselves. Anger, fear, jealousy. By being aware of these in the moment, we become responsible for them. We can choose differently. That is freedom. That is integrity. While many meditation practices come rooted in Buddhist or other religious traditions, meditation as philosophy transcends religion. People of varying faiths or no faith at all can practice meditation and benefit from the philosophical dimensions: self-inquiry, clarity, insight, ethical development. Even scientist philosophers have started investigating consciousness with meditation or mindfulness, exploring how awareness works, how attention shapes perception. By doing so, meditation can enter conversation with secular philosophy, cognitive science, psychology, and enrich them. To be honest, meditation as philosophy has its challenges and limits, because philosophy also demands rigor, critique, logic, and sometimes skepticism. Meditation can be misused, misunderstood, or romanticized. Sometimes people treat meditation as an escape rather than a confrontation. They seek calm but avoid harder questions. That undermines its philosophical potential. Another challenge: experiences in meditation can be seductive, feelings of unity, bliss, oneness. Philosophical reflection demands discernment. Are these experiences revealing or releasing? Are they illusions? Are they useful or misleading? Moreover, not all meditation traditions agree on the nature of self, reality, or enlightenment. Philosophical interpretations differ. For a philosophical approach to meditation, one must engage critically, read, reflect, compare, not just blindly follow. So how do we integrate meditation as philosophy in action, daily life? Daily sitting or formal meditation is important to build awareness, insight, self-inquiry. But beyond that, bring awareness to your everyday life. Observe your reactions at work, in relationships, in conflict. Notice your assumptions. Ask, who is reacting? What beliefs underlie my anger/fear/joy? Use questions. Who am I? What is awareness? What is suffering? What is change? Let them become lived inquiries, not just academic ones. Journaling helps. After meditation, write about what you noticed, what fell away, what persisted, what questions emerged. Also, community or dialogue can help. Philosophy thrives in dialogue, in testing ideas. Talking with others, teachers, meditation groups, philosophical conversation can deepen your insights. Meditation, then, is not just a tool for stress relief or even a path for spiritual awakening alone. It is philosophy in action. It bridges being and thinking, experience and insight. It invites us to examine what we consider real, to question the self, to live more ethically, more awake. If you begin to practice meditation with philosophical seriousness, asking questions, observing deeply, integrating into daily life, you'll find that it transforms how you see the world, how you relate, how you suffer, and how you joy. Thank you for joining this exploration of meditation as philosophy in action. If this journey resonates with you, if you feel called to dig deeper into your awareness, your questions, your being, then I invite you to subscribe to the unfolding journey. Hit the subscribe button, press that bell icon so you don't miss future videos where we continue to explore the edges of wisdom and lived experience. May your sitting be grounded. May your questions be bold. Until next time, stay awake, stay curious.